Fear is our immortal enemy. We're immortal. So we fear. And it is our number one enemy. Because fear is the top number one reason why we don't move forward. When you're little, you fear the monsters under your bed. You fear the ghosts outside when it's dark. You fear the skeletons in your closet, in your room when it's nighttime. And the reason why you fear these things is because somebody told you to fear these things. If somebody hadn't told you to fear these things, you probably wouldn't even contemplate them, right? But somebody introduced you to these ideas and told you they are scary. And they convinced you that they're scary. Then you get older. You grab your balls. You get the guts. You look under your bed. Nothing there. You get up. You go open your closet. Looking for them damn skeletons. Because you are just sick and tired of the idea of being scared of them. And guess what? They're not there. You start playing night games, with your neighbors and shit. And so you're like out playing running all over the place in the middle of the night. And you realize there's nothing really out there to be scared of except people. People are real. Then you get a little bit older. And you find this crazy feeling. Feels good. This thing feels real good. You like it a lot. It's popular. It's a popular idea. Then you start hearing stories. And maybe you start having some experiences with this weird feeling that feels so good. And there is nothing more impacting than experience. That weird feeling that I'm talking about is love. People fear love. Tell me how sad that is. Tell me how fucking sad that is. You fear it because of the experiences that you've had with it, and mixed with the experience that you've had with it, you listen to stories about it, your friends tell you things, you start watching and paying more attention to your parents, who may not have it all together at the time that you're actually paying attention, and just all these things are just like, blam! So you fear even more. Now, when you're a kid, and you're fearing the monsters under your bed, the skeletons in your closet, the ghosts outside, there's only one way that you got over your fears, and that was because you gained knowledge. You looked under the bed, and you learned, and you started knowing. There's no monsters under the bed. You were just lying to me to keep my ass in bed. You went and you opened up the closet doors looking for them damn skeletons. They weren't there. You gained the knowledge that they were non-existent. And then you realized you wanted me to stay out of my toys in the closet. You wanted me to go to bed. You start playing night games because you're a little bit older. And you start realizing that there are some scary things out there, don't get me wrong. But they're few and far between. And you start learning how to be safe. Learning. You gained knowledge. Now, you're up in your higher years in high school and maybe in college, and you stay out all night because you gained that knowledge and you learned how to be safe at night outside. And you learned that your parents scared the shit out of you about what was outside. There's ghosts outside. You know, mine, because I'm half Latina, was the chupacabra. Be careful, the chupacabra is going to get you. Okay, your parents scare the shit out of you to keep you safe and to keep you good. You learn that. You learn that. You gain knowledge. You get up into high school and college and you start realizing, or maybe you don't, but let me tell you a little secret here, but every fear is replaced by a fear. Once you get rid of one, one has to fall into that slot. It has to. Why? That sucks. You wish you didn't have to be scared of anything. Let me tell you why. Because if you're not learning, you're not growing. And if you're not growing, you're dying. Fear forces knowledge. It's as simple as that. If you are not fearing, you are not learning. If you are not learning, you are not growing. And if you are not growing, you're dying. People have a fear of love due to experience. This person broke my heart. That hurt. And it didn't just hurt. I wanted to rip my fucking heart out with a dull spoon. And just throw it in the garbage cans. I didn't want to fucking feel that anymore. I never wanted to feel that again. I never want to think that way ever again. I am scared. I'm scared. Good. Very good. You think I'm crazy yet? Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why that's good. Here's what you're not doing. If you're not taking the time to look inside yourself and figure out the puzzle, you got to figure out your own puzzle. You're scared, but you are lacking something. You're lacking something. You're lacking knowledge. You're lacking knowledge. Why are you comparing all of the rest of the genders to that one person? Because you're afraid of getting hurt. Because you're afraid that everybody with boobs is going to rip your heart out. Because people see things. Seeing is believing. Every sign on the road that is in an octagon shape means what? If it's red and it looks like an octagon, what does that usually mean? If it's red and it's up at the top of this square black thing, what does that usually mean? If it's in a triangle, with black writing across it, what does that usually mean? You identify things by shape, size, and color. So you're looking at a gender going, nope. That means stop. That means, oh, hell no. That means I am not fucking with that. If it has long hair, long eyelashes, big boobs, long nails, long legs, a cooch, I am not fucking with that. That can go over there. If it has big muscles, if it has a low, deep voice, if it has a penis, it can go over there. Looks like this is going to be a long one, folks. Hope you have a minute. Almost done, but not quite. You got to figure out the puzzle inside of yourself, and you got to stop characterizing and categorizing genders. That gender has a specific character. That person is a female. No, they're all the same. That person has a penis. It's gonna hurt me. It's gonna fuck with my head. It's going to rip my heart out. No, it can go over there. Quit characterizing and quit categorizing. People are not scared of love. They're scared of the love bite. People are not scared of snakes. but they've been told, and sometimes they've had the experience of a snake bite. I have a snake. He's in a carrier on the floor over there. I pick him up all the time. He's bit me a few times. Snakes will always bite. They'll bite when they're moody. They'll bite when they're hungry. They'll bite when they're just fucking want to bite you. But my snake, I'm still alive. It hurt. Didn't feel good. But I'm still alive. Love will always bite you. I don't care who you are. Love will always bite you. It's not always going to kill you. I used to be scared of snakes. I grew up in the South. I'm sorry, but there's more snakes in the South than there are people. You know, I got used to getting out of a car and the first thing people would say, or going out to play as a kid, and the first thing people would say was, watch for snakes. They look like this. Watch for snakes. They will bite you and they will kill you. I was scared to death of snakes. Then my kid decided, I want a snake. Fuck. Now he's at college and guess who has the snake? But he has now become my baby. Because I've learned how to handle him. And I gained knowledge. I became a snake handler. I left my fear behind and I became a snake handler. I'm no longer scared of the snake bite. Because I gained knowledge. Learn to become a love handler. If you can learn to become a love handler, you won't be so scared of it. Learn what it is that you want and that you need in your life. The things that you will not settle for something less. The things that you are willing, not just willing, but you find it a requirement to give to your significant other. The things that you will and will not tolerate. And then find the person that meshes with that. And stop categorizing and stop characterizing. Because not all love is going to kill you. It will bite you. That's a damn fact. Get over your fears of love by gaining knowledge that not all love is going to kill you.